Alright, this is Ari here for the United Hour, and we're just going to be doing a quick recap of the manager's press conference, Ralf Rangnick's first press conference as a United manager for a Champions League match, right? So, we're just going to be going through 3 quick talking points from the press conference today. Now, the first talking point would have been that he is most likely probably going to be playing our weekend side tomorrow. As we know, we have this tough congested fixture list for the December period. We have I think 7 or 8 games in December, if I'm not mistaken, and we already have qualified top of the group, so we could afford to at least have this game as a game where we could afford to rest some players, because you know the Premier League games and the FA Cup games coming on to the end of December take priority, because the top of the group in Champions League. So he would have said that he's going to be looking to play Matic, Henderson, Donny. Finally we getting some Donny action, and Jesse Lingard in the game tomorrow. So and I mean, that's not much of a weekend side. Just like we say, a season or 2 seasons ago, those were like first team players, you know. He would have also said and highlighted the first game in the Champions League was against Young Boys, which he lost, and so you know we need to make up for that loss for the fans. So that was one of the points that he got to. The other point was improving the team, and he is the manager that would be brought in basically to improve the team, right? So he talked about the application of the defensive process, right, and it has to happen. And how he has been implementing it is through video sessions, right, and through talking to the players. This is like high level stuff here and we saw the effects of it in the Crystal Palace game, right? We saw that some of the players would have been able to take some instruction, and we saw some pressing, we saw the high line, we saw things like that he would have been able to implement in that game for after like a couple of days, right? So what might be more to see. So he also spoke about the Crystal Palace game a little bit, and he said that he was impressed by the application in the Palace game, right? And was impressed by the way the side was able to defend as a team. And he said that even that could improve, and we could even improve in possession, right? Creating chances, improving, being more flexible on the ball, improving the vertical passing, and these are the kinds of things that the side might be able to improve, right? He also spoke about the new coaches that he would be bringing to the side. So he would be bringing in a sports psychologist. I think his name is Sasha Lenza, and an assistant coach, Chris Arnas. So these are the new faces that might be seeing at the club. I think it's a step in the right direction. These are positions that any top club should have, and I don't think there's any excuse for United in not having a sports psychologist on the payroll, you know. So going back to the Crystal Palace game, I mean, everyone spoke about the pressing, and everyone spoke about being able to control the game, and I think that's one of the buzzwords that he's gonna be using over and over, controlling the game. And I heard him use it more than once, and he used it in this press conference as well. And I think that's what the side has been lacking, controlling the game, right? And even controlling the game out of possession, because it's all well and good to be able to dictate the game through your passing, but when you don't have the game, half of the game is be when the opposition have the game, and you have to be able to control the game by filtering the opposition passing to where you want it to be. And that's what United have been lacking. The opposition has been cutting through United in under Ole pretty easily, right? And so we want to see the improvements in that aspect of the game, and hopefully Ralf gonna be the guy to be shepherding United through that and teaching the players. And even if he's not the next coach, well, he's interim right now, but whoever the next coach is, to be able for these players to get with the program. And we know that the pressing doesn't always have to be people running around like maniacs. The pressing could just be cutting out the passing lanes, and we saw that in the game. Ronaldo didn't run 100 million miles, but he cut out a lot of passing lanes that helped the side to recover possession a lot of times in the opposition half. So these are the things that we're looking to see more of in the game. In the game tomorrow, let's hope, even though that we top the group, that we show out and make a good performance, and these guys who playing try to make a good account of themselves and try to get picked for the next set of games. Men like Donny, men like Jesse Lingard, men like maybe even Bailly might try to get herself picked in the next game. So let's see where it goes. Ari here for United again. Up the Reds.